Alright, enough waiting this here, okay, people. I'm just gonna go right into this here. So everyone, Mecha-san here. Alright, this is the finale. That's it. This is essentially the epilogue of the main story of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Finally, I'm done. I am done. There's DLC, and I will get to it at some point in the future. But this game has outstayed its welcome. As an Assassin's Creed fan, this is just no. I really hope future Assassin's Creed games learn not to make them like this. I say that knowing Assassin's Creed Red is a thing here. Oh boy, we need more like the old school games, which I'm really hoping Mirage encourages it. But anyhow, one area left in the map. Mostly some big fat war with Alfred. There's one more member of the Order to Kill here. Yeah, not to do. There's still this to do. Hopefully it'll be just 2 hours or so. After that, let's see what I'll do here. Now, I did go back and I finished off the stream last stream by going back and retrieving gun gear. The Odin Spear, which was left in just outside, just still in the eastern facility here, just outside the main door. Why did Odin leave it there? I don't know, but it's a cool weapon all the same. I'll be using this for a while. And just in case, so I can hear. All right. Not wasting any time.
Strange to see Norse and Saxon banners flying side by side. I should find Guthrum. Soma!
Soma!
Eivor,
I haven't seen you in a while.
you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Oh boy.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate.
Really?
Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
No, he won't. History said otherwise. Like, we already knew coming in this game what's gonna happen. Alfred's gonna win. The story says so.
Do not challenge me, Elf King. Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
You're both a fever dream.
You have learned nothing since the Danes came here. Guthrum will not bend his knee, Oathbreaker, just as I would not.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
We're done with this pissing contest.
Now keep going.
Guthrum has given you his word, and he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes.
Uba.
That was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Killed Uba.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with the snake tongue, but he gets nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
Uh-oh. Prophecy of the king. I don't know, is Uba truly dead? Or is he just gnawing at our chain?
To the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre! Fire and flame! Burn it all!
Don't waste your time on these guys. Man, I'm not getting any experience with these bastards. I can do this all day, actually. Whoa, I hit him by accident. So, friendly fire can happen? Oh, shit. Sick and tired of this. Gonna die. I love this explosion.
Leave nothing standing! Fire and flame! Burn it all! Let vengeance steer your swords!
Silo right there.
Leave nothing standing! Fire and flame! Burn it all!
War was conducted way back when. On the bright side, there's no civilians to kill. For the assassination.
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
Are you sure? I don't know. Again, I feel like we're being bamboozled. Uba really dead.
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
I got this guy. He's got on my horse. No problem.
Saxons ahead!
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
Take your last breath!
Keep this going.
Where is your king now, Saxons? Every soul we meet sent to their god. Let us keep moving. God is
Oh, need to help someone.
Every Saxon is eager to meet their maker.
Apparently they are. What the? Oh! Come on, get moving. You got Odin here. He's got gun gear, the actual spear, the actual weapon of Odin himself, the Allfather. So this should be easy. Plus a sickle sword that has fire damage.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
I might lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Okay.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
Wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed?
I took them to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
Yeah?
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum.
Yep.
It's hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
Wow, you guys are dead already.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly, so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Show me what lies ahead.
There. That's where they're keeping it. Focus on freeing the Danes. If I raid... They'll execute them on the spot. Quietly. Prisoners.
Gods here, vigilant.
One dead. All in there.
We're not off now.
I told you, Guthrum.
No!
Guthrum, some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
Enough skulking.
These Saxons do not deserve.
Now it's time for the raid.
Raiders! The Northmen come! These Saxons do not deserve your passion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Will you kindly just die already? Get moving.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
Probably they didn't put any snakes or anything like that here. And they just let them with their weapons too. Idiots.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here, to our camp near Chippenham.
You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Regroup with our allies and camp. here on the map.
We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum.
Are we?
You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well.
I'm now Jarl,
You
so
have
yeah.
grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of Fulka's torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so
They
to
will
our
not.
final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
And yeah, they will not survive here. The Vikings will just be a historical... a big historical note will be respected here, but when you look back at it here, putting this light, it really shows how, yeah, the Vikings were kind of terrible people. They were conquerors. They were conquerors and killers and thieves and raiders. They were creating. If it's not weapons, they just stole supplies. But can they just make their own supplies? Fine.
West of Affentu. I fear the worst, but I must know.
It could be that he lied just to throw us off, make us the bad guys, make the Vikings the Oathbreaker. Classic manipulation. Sticks and stones, break my bones, earth can never hurt me. Well, they can certainly... They're going to egg me on. They're good at egging. Let's see. Is he truly dead?
We owe Eivor a lot, my love.
I know. This last affray, I hope the debt will be cleared. I long to return home to our own warm hearth.
There you are, Raven.
Lufina, my old friend. And I see you've convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself. Ljuvina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped meat. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
You will have one nonetheless.
Tefder, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
And you taught me a lot, Eivor. Our time together was... well, it taught me much.
I'm glad, Tefder.
In fact, I composed a poem for the occasion. Would you like to hear it?
Later, Tefder. I have many allies to greet before the battle. Stay safe and well until then.
You
Here he is.
soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought... Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Vili, what tales are you weaving for these soft-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high.
Oh my.
Fight well,
Oh
my
yeah, what
friends.
happened? You just made
We'll
up?
feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
Hey, the bishop!
Is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
Ha! And she'd welcome you in Colchester, Vili. Better than those sour-lipped thanes who haunt our hall.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Okay.
Vinir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delight be ours then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe, I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. It's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Good call. Oh, we got here.
Giedrich, after Rochester. I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. I would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I know. That's good.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Yeah, it's like a king that the people can relate to.
Do you believe the Saxon lord? Is Uber really dead?
Aye. A few survivors found their way to us.
Oh.
The great man is gone. The last vestiges of Ragnar's legacy begin to fade.
We have lost many firebloods. This land has sapped our strength. There will be too few of us to settle when we are done.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
Oh yeah, it's true, he is dead.
They came from all over England.
all my decisions and choices, which feels weird because of the animus and
I never
memories.
thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
I spoke to my ally, but let me see.
I'll greet my allies first.
Good. Come find us again. All is ready, and your allies have arrived. Speak to them if you like. I'll be here when you're done.
Okay, no one else, no one need to talk to. Let me go down here to be sure. Nope, I spoke with everyone. How did you kill him?
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
Let us speak of our plan. Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Oh, they are expecting
Then
us.
quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the things, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the things. Rhoda, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
Okay. Now we meditate, wait for the nightfall. There we go.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe arms strong. And together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else go quickly to the village.
Yeah, what? Again, I'm pretty sure.
Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Lufina, Fjord, keep a strong flank.
I don't know, we're gonna be spotted. Or they already know we're coming. They expect us. Like a wily fox.
Get to the village and wait for my signal.
There's no guards. Should be a patrol at least. Oh wait, there's some guards.
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
guess I'm supposed to go through the front door. Not various. I mean, you can't do a staff, there's no other way, so.
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for
He's
Alfred.
not here.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is
thought
he?
so.
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
Oh, you want my worst? That I did ask for that, man.
All your boasts, warrior, I have like a cat.
You yap like a dog.
There you go. With your Achilles heel.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor.
Oh.
You will not subdue her with
Oh,
vicious
boys.
force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
If I must strike down all of England to subdue her, let it begin with you.
O Lord, into your hands I commit my spirit.
I'm through. Whether it's historically accurate or not, I don't care. You're one of Alfred's breed, he's now you're dead.
Soldier! Men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Nice throw!
Soldier, fall back!
Oh!
For glory!
Summer!
For Valhalla!
Huh? Was it Valhalla for her?
Guthrum! I need you fighting with the rest! I will find a way in!
to get on the other side.
Great, so I got men on the other side.
Chippenham will not fall to you, scum! I'm good for you. You will regret this unholy interruption. Leave me be. I'm no threat to you.
You're right, you're not. But you're of use.
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
I hope the rest fare as well.
Did you see Alfred? No, but your Saxon boys were ambushed. One day's wounded.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Go away! They will not better us.
Hunwald, come! Get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing it.
Oh no.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Botolfston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome.
Angelo, welcome to the stream here.
Had a worthier son.
This is the epilogue, this is closing, this is just...
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
I don't have time, unfortunately, to mourn. Still plenty to do.
There was nothing more you could have done. Friendship has a hollow ring, if there is no threat of losing it. I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
Got him in, love the spear. Just die already! I noticed!
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside!
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell-sent!
I'm over it! What the... climb over. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Climb! Ah. Ah. Gates open!
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Oh, they gone. They just upped and vanished on me. So we lost Solomon, we lost Hoodwink, how do you say his name? Oh yeah, I mean this was obvious. I mean this was a trap from the freaking get-go. Coming up, bye-bye.
That's true! God protects us on his day of feasts!
No, he does not. God doesn't give it. God. No God. It's gonna protect anyone. But history says otherwise.
The Saxons are fleeing. The battle is won.
Is
That's
it?
They are fleeing.
I don't know. I mean, where is we won this bet. It's a periodic at bet. We don't have Alfred.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
I don't think so.
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
What does history say?
Hear me. Soma is... She's gone.
Yeah?
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
I must speak to those still living.
Yeah, I know. I know. I got Excalibur. I know. Here it is. This is Excalibur. I got it. Got the blazing sword here, which I'm willing to bet is a piece of Eden number 25. Just haven't confirmed it yet. I mean, it has to come from somewhere.
It is done, Brodir. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brodir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
Yeah, I started like two streams back. Started that off with getting that thing.
Amongst the blood and death, bruised here at my shoulder, until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he?
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor?
Oh, yeah, there he is.
He's gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers, I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
Your first battle, Elorich. You fought well and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
Exactly.
You'll never be the same, but you'll be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
You won, but at what cost? Yeah, they sound sweet and all, like they're in Valhalla or something like that. Yeah, good. Except the survivors here now in mourning.
Erke, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he's tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands. You're not injured, Tefter.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that,
yeah.
I think.
Your Freya would too.
That is all fake. Yeah, I don't know if she truly understands that exactly. I mean, yeah, she went to Valhalla, but does he recognize that was your Valhalla, or just think of it as just an illusion?
He shall come to judge.
Still think there is a Valhalla.
The dead.
Deolav, Gidrich, there's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may never forgive me for this.
Had your god taken Alfred's side, we would not have won. So it may be that you did his work after all.
Alfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
He is defanged and a little threat to us.
I don't know about that.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Yeah.
Atonement is a long and lonely path. And I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Your debts to me are paid. I wish you well on your journeys.
Yeah, this guy, we can't keep underestimating this guy.
My thanks, Stowe. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Yeah.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
Coward? No, but living to see your grandson, older grandson, see him grow. Maybe you were lucky, your great grandson. That's a good life. Yeah. Oh, there's Soma and oh boy, and there he is. Gotta tell Udwig's girlfriend back in Raven's about this.
My heart is heavy.
Should be. We won, but
many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes.
Yes. There is nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Okay, so she does realize, actually, there is no Valhalla.
Do not share that with them.
So you realize there really is no Valhalla. It's all fake. Like, the eternal battle, it was so... I mean, like a video game. What I like is a video game. How it was easy peasy. But it got tiresome after a while. It's like...
Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to your warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end.
Yeah, I like the sickle. I expected a lot more dead, actually. Wow. So how long has it been? 2 days? Timestamp, please. I missed those. Really missed those. Timestamp, like, every once now goes off back to their kingdoms.
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough.
No!
This life is never enough.
No! You know, make your own shit.
To know there is something beyond all this. Not war and valor, but quiet and peace.
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Okay, this is almost like Edward Kenway here.
Upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it. A plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Still a bit more to go. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I still haven't found the last medallion. Till I complete that, till I kill this guy. Right side, let's see, it's only been... Oh, yes, we're only an hour in, and actually hasn't felt that long. So, positive. But yeah, I do very much like the sickle here with igniting, especially with the ability to ignite my weapon and fire damage into this thing. That. Oof. Are the Hidden Ones Bureau always that green in color?
May I see your stores?
Eager to find a new home for these. You know you have use for this. Is that...
Yeah, I know. I have use for that. I don't have the money for it. That's a
I
problem.
hope to see you soon.
Take the arrows. Cute. Oh boy.
Eivor?
It's gonna be bad.
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
You fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. I'll leave you to mourn, and know that we're here for you, always, should you need us.
Gotta speak to Ravni, and yeah. She and Sigurd are now divorced, so if I wanted to, I could begin like a romance with her. Yeah, wait. I don't know about that, but where's... This is weird. Where's Hytham? Maybe... Oh, maybe he's a Ravi. Yeah,
good boy.
There you are.
Huh?
I have
Hytham.
something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
A mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I'll take care of this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's part of the, I'll show you. Part of the whole Assassin's Creed 50th anniversary. Eivor of the Raven Clan. The Order of Ancients is all but destroyed, and your good work in England is all but complete. One heathen yet remains, the Grand Magister of his contemptible order. Wish to finish your work? Come to... I'll do that in a minute. Like, talk to Ravi.
I've been working on some designs.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Yeah, what I have. Part of the anniversary, see? Which, kind of pointless since... Well, the armors I've got don't really show much of the tattoos other than the eyes.
Anything else I can do for you? A good day to you.
Yeah, even the tree and the statue there are 15th anniversary. Could have gone a feet, but whatever. Also, okay, we got that. Where? Alright, the cat. Alright, seriously. Why don't I have the moose the moose I killed in Vinland? I think there was supposed to be a nod to that, yeah. Oh, what? Okay, all this stuff. I don't have the one from Vinland here. I killed that giant, that moose. So why don't I have that? Nothing else to place here. A few letters, come on. God, haven't...
Greeting. Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
England, you have heard of all of England, but you have not seen all the wonders explore further. Okay, hunt the reigning order of ancients, complete hidden content in England, Norway, and beyond. But seriously, this is another mark against this game here. Like, it says, I've pacified all of Norway. That was the whole point of this game. And it's pretty much counting as the Order of the Ancients, eliminating them as secondary. This is supposed to be important. This is Assassin's Creed. This is vital. These guys are the main targets. The reason, the ones that are causing tyranny, and yet, it's like, oh, well, if you want to do it, you want to finish them all off, go right ahead. Damn it. Right spawn?
Go, my eyes.
No point. Yeah, really, once you do all the monasteries, what's the point other than the river raids?
At Offenton. This was where Alfred said the battle with Umber took place.
Viking ships. Okay, so it's like a thing to search the Imagine they add a new game plus. Oh.
So Alfred spoke true. May you join your brother, old friend. Wherever he found his final peace. Rest well, my friend.
I prefer more the DNA, the whole DNA sequencing thing, where you just play certain, like, in this case, sagas, die differently. Oh, Lord Ubaz, you are to attack the Danes docked in at once, swiftly and with the fear of God in your heart. Then word of once the battle is won, and Wexus is Alfred. Wow! Look at him. Damn. They made him to like an effigy. And we were, I think, parked somewhere around here. Yeah, there was this. So we were like right around here, somewhere down here. And damn, I could have just stopped by here and checked it all out, but. Well, I'd say you're gonna go to Valhalla then, unlike your brother, he was an asshole. But yeah, I have no desire to play this game. Ever. I can see this game. Because of the fact that I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan here from the day one, this would burn out other people to Assassin's Creed in general. Like you thought people were getting tired of the yearly release? No, this game with its how many hours I got in this game? – 160 hours. 160 hours. No, that's the kind of thing I would give in like Destiny 2 and Final Fantasy 14 and other like those kind of MMO kind of games. This is not an MMO. Yeah, the Black aren't, but yeah, they're not bitches. They ain't, but their love for battle is what made them made their actions last, but they're no longer around. And looking through this now, we respect them, but really, they weren't like tyrants. They were essentially pirates before there were pirates. Adrenaline junkie, battle crazed. They stole rather than try to make them. I don't know why they can easily grow cattle. So why not just mine your own material? You clearly you can mine your own materials and stuff like that. And
all right there?
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
Just quickly fell asleep on lying on that tree. After everything you've been through?
Soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do. I enjoy them.
King
They're
Alfred.
small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We leave the butter for mealtime.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
Nope.
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I think about being
read your
king.
message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
How
The
long?
wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable.
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother.
Brother?
Or my father before him.
Well, father.
Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them.
Oh.
With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
Finally, if I got it right, you got it right at least. Yeah, you know, I'm not from,
I owe
you're not
you
from
my
Denmark.
thanks, Abel. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England. Whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You're the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burned. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing, we will. As one lord to another, perhaps.
Okay.
I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
And so he will rebuild the Order as the Templars.
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Oh dear, look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter, just let them cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me, and I will obey.
Should kill him. But, point. Historically, we know what happens. They'll reclaim all of England again. Yeah, being in exile here this far west, everyone's heard the name King Alfred. No one's seen him. Heard him. Never heard him speak or anything like that, so it's just a blade in the crowd. One of many. Hiding in plain sight. Before I go, I think I'll get those chests. Never cashing. Fight. Supplies. I can't fast travel. Come on, let me fast travel. I literally can't. I mean, is it study somewhere around here then? Oh, I'm supposed to go to Winchester on horse? Okay. Okay, look, old minister, I'll... And just, all right. I guess I just got to think about this as I ride. Oh, you know what? Good opportunity actually to talk. So, yeah. So now, Alfred will rebuild the Order as the Templars. Instead of worshiping the Isu god, and eventually the whole god thing will evolve into... they'll fade out away from God, because keep in mind, even by the first game, they established that they're wise. They don't believe in the thing about a man in the sky, especially like, heck, 82 here with Orja. There is no god. So
We should be cautious around here.
not exactly the Templars we knew from the first, but getting there. That said, what about members of the Order that are not in England, scattered about? Yeah, for the most part, I think they said that a lot of the Order has been. Alright, let's do soundtrack is nice. They mentioned that much of the Order is they fled to England, stuff like that, but I know there's got to be more scattered about around the world. And I've been with them. Survivors, actually Ingold and yeah. It's not as good as Ezio's family, but thank God it's not another like rendition or like just of Ezio's family. It's original, and it fits with the whole Viking motif here.
Let's see.
Being there played to this part. Yeah, I guess this is a good way to show this is that like gonna be the end of the main story. Thank God.
I should speak with Hytham.
You will. So, yeah, devout Christian. Believes so much the whole thing about God and everything that even though he was born into the Order, but didn't buy in its ideals. It just according to history, eventually, yeah, all the Vikings will be. Alfred will take back the throne. Vikings will be removed. Oh no, that's to the I don't need to go into the bureau.
Cum magna voce latrari canes belli cubili exalsit. Sic faciem vimpor felium et
Acer should have stayed a monk.
Felini mindatium et humilis.
Acer should have stayed a monk.
Sit tibi erit ipse benedictus. Non vivet in ignorantiae suae providentiae. Verbum autum Dei quod est multis sermonibus et parum habens significantem.
Okay, so not this area. I got the Bishop's Residence, Winchester Seminar, Market Warehouse. There. Nuns Ministry. Old. That place.
Da hergunga firktedon va afling.
Front door. Don't mind me. Just trying to figure out where is where. Where we met him first time.
This is it. Alfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away?
That later. Look at all the look at all these. Okay, I'll start from here. Letter from Goodwin. Your spies in Mercia report on a curious development. The faction of North recently joined the brothers Ivar and Rod in a decisive assault on King and called Beowulf, dead. Following these North back to the settlement, man discovered of a hidden one among the pagans who calls himself Haitha. Rather good grace with the plan's sake. Yet his been unclear, but it may our own form prize has word activity to the illumination. Maybe letter. Atham and his companion. So they kept this ploy up even amongst themselves. Like Goodwin must have known that the poor man soldier and Alfred were the same, but they both kept the facade. They acted. They act themselves. Alfred noticed here that the order had all but then dead a week later. Charlemagne had the well, did he death or did the emperor not better at all? So I asked my father how his ordinary document possession he answered from first and hardly Charlemagne, highest defender of Christ. I will believe was under the sway of the corrupt. This cult has been around for a very long time, before Jesus Christ was born. The order has expert at hiding its stoop to use the Christ's word and the holy book as a front, of course, thousands go before, and the manufacturer. Okay, always been church, blah blah. Okay, the order of ancient argues for hierarchy lies in the face of God's purpose. Men and women as debased and corrupt, born of evil intent. I won't say evil, but born of menial. Yet they worship men they believe are their makers. Is that right? Get into a hammer, loving the nail they cannot see outside their own hermetic system. They're not wrong to believe that there must be order in the world for people to flourish, but they are wrong about the source of their order. Man was made in the image of God. God is the source of the universe's order. Therefore, man needs God for guidance. Again, this just shows that it's different. I mean, this guy is pious. This guy is going to break the Templars. Yet, we know that during 12th Crusade, during the Second Crusade, Altair's time, the Templars don't believe in God. Of course, they don't exactly worship the Isu either. A strange irony, I am grateful for the Danes and their invasion of Northumbria. The title should have gone to Leia, being dead it fell to my brother. God's unlikely gift. Destroy what I about this part fresh. Me, as a man on the continent, find others. Continent, as in Europe itself, and not the island of England. The order often bless their pagan creator. What they call the father of understanding, the mother of wisdom, and the sacred voice. The vile blasphemy. There is only one Father of understanding. He is Lord above. He is order incarnate. Alright, so in reality, the Father of understanding was a title given to Jupiter. And it wasn't holy or pious or anything like that here. It was scientific. It was a scientific title, meaning that he's a scientist. He found the logic, the understanding in things, etc., and like the nature of the universe, of scientific nature. Mother of wisdom. Okay, could that refer to Juno or Minerva? Either way, one of those things. And sacred voice. I'm not saying the sacred voice is Juno, but yeah, like this. I'm guessing the interpretation of the Father of Understanding has changed. Because I remember in Origins when as Aya, while in Rome fighting Caesar's big fat guard, that guard says Caesar is a father of understanding. So interpretation clearly shifts. Sense. Yeah. How do the Templars modern day view the whole father of understanding? Do they now realize that it refers to Genia, Jupiter, those guys? Therefore, may the Father of Understanding be this, not else. The invisible hand that plucks harmony from the strings of the universe, more. That all remaining plagues of blasphemy wither into dust. Henceforth, I am to improve our lot to harmonize the average man with the order of the universe. If you only knew. walk him down the quiet road to lead him to safe and thoughts, to quiet his mind and cool his impassioned heart. Be he God-fearing or godless, new order will encompass all and seek and finding needs, ebb and flow of the universe itself. This is my hope, my vow. We see the makings of the Templar. It's still not there yet, but it certainly is there. Where he's gonna be the shepherd that leads the flock. He's gonna tell them what to do and everything, and that's because he knows better. He stands God or some other stuff here. Oh boy. We should kill him. I'll soon letter of Charmin, Holy David, urgent news from your. As we hope, I warn you of fraud that I fear is eating at healthy, strong, fresh of our church. Men and women within our church. Nothing less than words, advice. Welcome to the order. Okay, so there's a letter of warning here of the order. Here are, but believe that mankind was created not by the Lord God, but by lesser imperfect gods. Variously called East. They have the name. And so, even this guy has a name. It's like, how do you know the names? How did you, okay, clearly you probably didn't pass information on. I mean, he died here, so yeah. Yeah, the Archons or the Nephilim, which, yeah, and the monoliths, the whole thing about Saint Guy following the Nephilim, and he was, turned out he was a sage. The sage of Aida, dealing with the memories, and similar to Jermaine and Unity here, he interpreted that very differently. This way it affected him, made him think he was seeing like some sort of godly vision, something like that. The way they follow the unholy heresies, the sect that flourished in the years before the refused the message of Christ and his redemption act of sacrifice, disbelief in sin and salvation and knowledge and power. And honestly, that seemed like a more noteworthy goal than sin and salvation. They believe will free their spirit in their final day. Knowledge is power. Yeah. Yeah. Believe mankind is a lesser form of life, perfect in the shadow of God, and mankind so too are the example of the diabolical artifact, which power and righteous cause over the tools have not been myself, but I have observed their effects on a resurrected form. Now that I think about it, these surviving members of the Order here, like these extremists here, could eventually form the instrument of the First Will. Of course, I think that was founded by one of the Aida sages. Some they believe are continuously reborn. These they call you knew about sages from this far. Granted, we first heard about sages back in Black Flag. It mentioned that the last sage was like in 50 years, so Flores have some knowledge of stuff. There seem to appear only once and never again. Beings. Well, actually, my lord. May 10th, 804. We're 70 years ago. That letter's over 70 years old. They knew more about the back then than we do in the modern era. Knowledge law through time. Purposely destroyed. So I guess left. Now that we've read that through the Animus, wonder how the Templars would perceive all this. Alfred was right and yet so very, very wrong. Okay, now what?
Eivor, good to see you. I am, did you want something, or? I was wondering.
What's wrong?
Bridget and I were thinking, with everything calming down the way it has, maybe you could find a spare moment and...
You want to be married?
Yes, to each other.
Yes, I imagined. Gunnar, to see you so happy has been a pleasure. And to marry you would be an honor. Shall I put out a call to any friends abroad?
I'll be honest, Eivor. I came here with a lot of you, because nothing and no one kept me back there. The Raven clan is all the family I need. And Bridget too. From all she said, she's better off here than with those she calls kin. Just a couple of foundlings, we are.
Then let's not bother with tradition. If you have your bride and your blade, we will see you wed. As Jarl, I do it gladly. About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
I have a few things to attend to, but we will see you married soon enough.
We will be ready when you are.
I must be on my...
Fight well, Eivor.
Alright, now to Hytham. Give him the
Here you
medallion.
are, Hytham. The last of the Order Sigils. You'll find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding
Doors,
place?
Kate.
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor.
More than enough.
Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause.
Nope.
Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
There you
I
go.
taught you our creed. If you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome, but to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this.
Too much of a
I'll
liking.
give my life in a moment for those I love, and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Nice ending right there, but yeah. Too much of a Viking, too much of a glory seeker, of a brute. He's like, fights. What's gonna happen?
I have to...
Then go in peace.
Letter from Mentor Ryan. Okay, doesn't see. We are dismayed by the news of Boss's betrayal, yet only faintly surprised. The adherence to our creed had lately secondary to a personal dogged him for many years. Sending him north, we had hoped to distance focus attention on his distracted. It seemed instead he was chasing them, but he wanted it. At your soon opportunity, we will hear from you in person, accounting, next council. Mentor Folad of the Justida region hosts us newly constructed fortress Alamut. I think okay. Let's translate to Alamut, i.e., where Altair found the memory discs. Been hoping for the Mirage we could explore Alamut and find Isu vault or to whatever. See you there, if only confer upon you a title. All you have achieved, the title of Acolyte, hold the light is available. Until then, continue our great work as well and bring our light to the dark and corners of the world with peace, justice, and freedom to Raham. Yeah. I mean, you gotta use Ubisoft Connect, and I don't have the money yet. Enough experience for that. And I know with this full set of Thor's gear, I am now worthy of wielding Mjolnir. Yeah, that's all it took to be worthy here. Just get Thor's armor. Which, how is this Thor's armor? I mean, we've seen Thor in the in like the Animus Anomaly here. He wore an Isu bodysuit, which I assume is for scientists. Let's get you.
Eivor, good to see you.
What's wrong?
Bridget and I were...
You want to...
Yes.
Yes, I imagine.
I'll be honest. And Bridget too.
Then let's not...
Let's skip, come on.
About...
The sooner I can make her...
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I'll bring the people together.
Oh, nice spot. Oh, look, I like him. He's so bashful. Look at that. Like, aw. There's Sigurd and everyone.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly.
My God, you can see his dirty teeth.
Meets my
broken
ears.
teeth too. Yeah, like that. I think it was. All right, seriously, what is she saying? I mean, come on. We could have the subtitles like that. If we translate that, even though Eivor doesn't understand it.
And my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
How long will this marriage last?
What
is she saying?
Hope, a premonition. On the mount of scrying a foresight, paratoivi, a sweeping adventure meeting tea. Tiur enaid Valdemarach. A dean as strong, aburati.
Nobody understands. Like nobody. What the heck is she saying?
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry.
What?
Let us head van Evangelion, Traboid and beyond.
I offer you this ring, and take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
We need to find her remains, or whatever descendant they had, and go through the memories. Maybe then we'll get a translation.
Embrace me, my love.
Maybe we should go as Gunnar and we'll figure it out. What the heck is they saying? Because he understands? At least pretending he
With
understands.
that couple now bonded in matrimony. Now we drink.
Or it's literally something that they get. I don't believe. Yeah, apparently that isn't considered important enough. I don't get that. For an easy explanation, I think it would be like a. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, this armor looks nothing like what they were wearing, and from what Boston said when he criticized Layla's computer, it's like no thought control or anything like that, no neural interface. So everything's controlled via thought, basically. Far R262, welcome to the stream here. I've seen you before. Welcome. As I finally finish off AC Valhalla.
It is a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something. This feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
I think it was nice. I liked the part where they gave each other swords. I'm never getting married.
Bridget, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You're a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch Evior. I couldn't be more happy to Boma. Hoping now but wash and it keeps me sure the years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you.
I mean, is it backward speech?
Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Again.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
I mean, he was married already, wasn't he? But they split up once. I don't know.
Valka, I want to thank you for all you have done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and Well, I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
Okay. Where's the chat? For the chat prompt. Oh! Okay, what is this kid? I mean, he was... This is the same Roddy from, like, Origins.
You've been among us for quite some time, Reda.
Reda, yeah.
Are you ready to settle? Make a home here?
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer, always searching, never finding. Maybe one day.
Yeah, like the eternal... How old are you, eternal 10-year-old, I guess? You're like the Ash Ketchum of this universe? Hytham?
And how are the marriage customs in your country, Hytham? Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and warm embraces. All that is needed, I think.
Do I gotta get on the frickin' table?
Hey, cut it out.
Oh, get on the table. You. Thank you.
Always. I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom with a verse or two.
Oh, I wished to, I did. But all that came to me were insults and jibes. Another time, I think.
Good call. Oh. You know, I never bobbed for apples. Like ever. It was never a game we ever seen done here. Any of these guys? Nope.
What do you see?
Talk to Rita, see if we can finally finish this off.
Ranvi. So you're
Ranvi,
looking a
whatever.
little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him.
Love
And
in
for this day of
far-off
rest and
land.
respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Where?
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Ranvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I'm honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your friendship.
And I by yours.
I gotta finally gonna make out here now that, you know, she's split from Sigurd. You can make love.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage.
I know. Sigurd told me.
We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so. But it is not the love of a wife and her husband. It was not an easy decision. But after we talked with honesty, We embraced more warmly than we have in a great while. I think we will be happy.
I hope so. And I am pleased for you.
I am pleased for myself. Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more.
What about you? What are you looking for?
I have all I need right here. With you. With our people.
Alright, Sigurd, so go with it. I'm in love. Let's do it.
I want to say, Randvi, I love you. And I have for some time. I did not pursue it, not wanting to betray my brother's trust. But that does not mean I did not desire it. Does that surprise you?
Oh, I wish I put the hood down.
Gods, I worried you saw me as a woman starved for the affection of her husband. That it was loneliness driving me. But it was you, Eivor. Only you. Everything you are, everything you will become.
Randvi, without you, I would have lost my way 1,000 times.
I never told him outright, but I doubt he will be surprised. I think he may have suspected it even, some time ago.
If he suspected it, he never said anything.
He is more observant than I often give him credit for. I believe he sees us as we are, and as we hope to be. We can wait to tell him. Give it a few days, when the feasting is over and everything is settled.
Agreed. I've waited long enough for you, and you for me. What is another few days?
The blink of an eye.
Yeah, this is actually much better than the sort of temp. I mean, it was nice to take her out and...
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Thank you!
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Do you?
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. How are you?
Come, we should go.
Feasting and everything, and yes, yeah, that's it. Now, yeah, this quest here, which. This is the one with the crossover with Odyssey, which I was at a crossover. They're the same universe and all that stuff. It's like saying, oh, Spider-Man has a crossover with the X-Men. Okay, Mastery Challenge, just all this stuff here, which I ain't doing any of this, not for a good long time. And of course, there is a DLC. Okay, there's still more. She's stuck.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Yeah, it's all done.
I've changed my mind. I should go.
And that's it. That's the main story of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This game outlived its welcome. There's other stuff here for the DLC and everything. Mastery with this thing about, I don't know, something. Bunch of side quests, big time. There's a whole thing with Roshan, which she's right over here. Raven and Cuckoo, but meh. Feel like doing that anytime soon. I gotta build this porch. Got Dawn of Ragnarok expansion. Jesus. And the Wrath of the Druid. Let's see, where's the Wrath of the... Look at this one. Yeah. Oh, the Wrath of the Druid expansion, which is the next, which in order, that comes next. And then we got the Siege of Paris DLC expansion, which... Actually here, this is where they've got return of black box assassination missions, sort of like what they did for Unity and Syndicate. I admit, that is tempting. Now, I do not... No. None of that. I will not play any of this. Wait, what? That's goodbyes. Really? There was this? Okay, there's another cutoff, I guess. Before I do that, go to Atlas. Go to the Atlas. Not bad, actually. The cloak is nice. Again, I hate how a lot of these don't have the big hoods, but eh. It's always been more of a hidden one assassins. And actually, now to look at it, the armor kind of looks like the armor of Altair designs. Huh. Alright. Horse. Oh fuck, okay. Yep, same principle as like the Pegasus Syndicate and Odyssey and such. Okay, so yeah, cool. We can't do that on my horse. never blew the horn on when I was riding my mount here.
Can't remain long in this ice bath.
Now, if I remember right, there it is. Thank you, the community, for tagging it.
More sail! Strike of the June.
That's such a story, that.
Full share a tale.
Soma of Grantabridge. For a time, all the eldermen of England wanted her dead. A bounty on her head the size of Yggdrasil. So she met with the leader of the South Gerwins and told their king Roth, "Say that you killed me. Proclaim it to all of the lands." Roth answered, "No one will believe me." And Soma shook her head. "Invite them. Here, you will burn me on a pyre for all to see." So they came, the nobles of East Anglia, north and south of Mercia, Wessex. They wished to see Guthrum's Valkyrie die. Before all, King Roth pronounced her guilty of murder and sentenced her to death. Then they put her on a boat and set it afire. Yet Soma had constructed a trap beneath the pyre. She released herself into the murky waters and swam to a bramble. Muddied and wet, she waited in the thorns for night to fall. She then returned to Cambridge as a shadow walker. She entered the city and stole into the king's chamber and took the head of Roth, shouting, "Traitors of Soma, wear no heads!" The Saxons thought Soma a ghost, a spirit who kills, a curse invincible to fire.
Damn!
What a leader, my Soma.
I gotta admit, that's hell of a theatric.
Too cold. My blood freezes.
That's pretty badass. And kind of un-Viking like as well. How deception and stuff like that, like subterfuge. It's more something the assassins would do. Until the whole, you know, calling out and everything. Still. Wow. Oh, yep, the thunder and everything. Let's see. This thing has been here the whole time. I'm surprised that there hasn't been a contest or anything like that here where Vikings gather at a sacred place and try to lift it, thinking, "I am worthy of wielding Mjolnir." I have the power! I mean, it was more, yeah, come on. It had to be said. It had to be said. Great being from precursor race, only the bravest warriors, properly attired, can hope to wield it. Oh. Meanwhile, it just makes me ask, what happened to all of these weapons that Eivor collected? I mean, okay, in Odyssey, we got the, technically the answer as to what happened to all the Isu weapons that Cassandra had collected throughout her adventure, like the Sword of Deimos and such, and the Trident of Poseidon. She clearly destroyed them. Because she's even asked Layla, like, destroy all the pieces of Eden, pretty much. All of them. What a freaking waste. But Eivor, did she? I mean, if we were to assume the blazing sword is the same sword that was in Unity, that, you know, the whole Templars had and such, and Arno, and is now Piece of Eden number 25. Then did she put it somewhere?
Odin, I feel you close. An uproar of memories, stretching far into the past. I have silenced you and your influence. But I know you have so much to say. You are with me always. Deep within my hooker. I could trap you in this darkness until my end, resisting forever this second side of myself. Or I could learn from you, to better understand the world that once was, long, long ago. But not here. Not inside of those who would not understand what I am. Who we are. I have done all I can for my people. It is time to say goodbye and set forth for distant shores and new adventures.
So... Oh! Basim?
Fascinating.
How are you?
Grapples with Odin's memories in a way unfamiliar to me.
Ah.
My own struggle with Loki was intense but brief, ending with a mutual understanding of who we were.
So you're still Basim apart Loki.
Where will this new conflict take you, I wonder? This calls for a bit of animus magic, I think. Searching for future memories filtered by emotional intensity, grief, longing, sadness. Here we are, a few images from the future. Let's see where Eivor leads us.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be Eivor. And the thing is, like, the way the Animus operates is that you're the body. So technically, like Layla and even Basim should be seeing things through Eivor's eyes, but I guess because of his greater mental control and I guess Isu mind, memories, he can like manipulate the Animus in a way that I think not even Rebecca could ever predict possible. If you choose male Eivor, it's Odin talking to her. Huh. Really? So what? So if I was... Huh. Yeah, I'll have to watch that. Watch that video here, but we also see a bit more here where technically it's still Basim in control, but mutual understanding with Loki, clearly everyone dealt with their roommate, say, with their Isu roommate, different ways, depending on how they process memories. Awesome did say that they invented things like the animists long ago.
Another memory fragment here.
And what can I do for you on this fine day?
He basically just sped it up. So, what year are we now, technically? Because the last time we saw the date stamp, it was the year 877. So now where are we? 880 something?
Then
The memory fragment is close. I feel it.
Memory.
Let's move this timeline.
Look at that! He's like a turning of the book. Turning the pages.
Eivor, have you given my offer some greater thought?
No, Hytham, I have not.
She got a new outfit.
Then I will ask again tomorrow.
How does a heart so large hide in such a modest man?
I don't follow.
To work so tirelessly for strangers. Fighting not for yourself, not for your people, but for all the world. That takes compassion of a size I have never known or seen in others.
Ah, I thank you.
Do you not worry about your own family? Or your clan back home? How did you come to be so ruthless?
I do have a clan, as you call it, but no family. I was orphaned quite young. It may be this lack that drove me to join the Hidden Ones. They have certainly treated me as a son.
I too lost my family. But I gained another. This Raven clan. I owe them my life, and I would give them mine.
I feel the same gratitude, but on a larger scale. You see, anyone can join the Hidden Ones, and therefore everyone is worthy of our love.
I admire your cause, Hytham. But I do not have the focus needed to carry forth your creed.
I don't know.
My mind is often divided between the present and the distant past. It will take some time to understand why.
Ah, is it time? Forgive me, Eivor. We keep our training to a strict schedule.
Wait, you mean?
Of course, carry on. And good luck with this lot. They're a wild crew.
Recruits? Is that... Even the kid? Ignore the colored collar. I don't know, I mean... Yeah, the outfit kind of makes it work. Kinda. You need to see it a few more times. But so... Some of the people were recruited, even that guy from WoW. They started growing a proper hidden one. Proper assassin here, again. And yeah, what Eivor said, it reminded me, well, you know, Anne Bonny, from Black Flag, she said the same thing too, where she doesn't feel like she has the commitment to join the Assassin Brotherhood, and yet seems expanded media show that eventually she did. Maybe in time, Eivor could have. Maybe it's wishful thinking, or maybe it's wishful thinking. Just can't remove the Viking out of this woman. I was wrong. stranger again. A fragment in Wessex. East Anglia and then Norway. Huh. 480. I feel like I should be doing all this here. Shared history and such before. This all came with the main story, so vanilla game, I hope. Exactly. Wessex it is. Interesting. Or my bad. I wasn't. Wessex capital. Chester. Capital again. Don't remember. Off, but around here. So, yes, Hytham has received permission from mentors back home to, start up a new order in.
Myself here.
Really, why? Start up a new order in England again. So, starting to have credence as to possibly Hytham being the inspiration for Edward naming Haytham. Get moving! Really? Abbey. Oh God, I'm so. Conclusion is here. London. Farewell to the fair hair. Fare thee well, Alfred Rex. I don't know. I don't remember.
Minster Cathedral. Eivor's memory fragment is somewhere nearby.
Yeah, I don't really remember. Weird that I'd be here.
Memory fragment should be close. Right place, wrong time.
There you go, just speeding things up. Oh! Load up and everything.
Lord King.
You're back to being a king!
Ah, Eivor. You are welcome here.
Look at that, he's back to being king again.
How does it feel to be home?
Not as free of care as you might imagine. It has been many years since I reclaimed my throne, but I have never taken it for granted.
Many years?
Not since my time in the marshes. Since then, I have been busy. Guthrum and I are inching towards common ground. A treaty is forthcoming.
Is that why you have summoned me? To find common ground?
I hope to. You are one of the great lords of Mercia, and calling you a friend would be a benefit to all England. What say you to a treaty, Eivor, naming you lord of all lands northeast of your settlement?
In exchange for what?
Your allegiance. Not to me, but to Christ. And to the order I have convened in his name.
I honor your offer, Lord, and the trust you place in me. So here is my answer. You gave me this years ago. A beautiful piece. But it sits heavier in my pocket than on my heart.
You refuse, then?
Have no fear. This is not a new chapter in our conflict. I am leaving these lands for distant shores. You'll have no more trouble from me.
In search of new wars? Fresh lands to conquer?
in search of myself.
Ah. The most difficult destination on Earth. I wish you well, then. God be with you on your journey.
I'm a bit full up with gods at the moment. Yours may have to take another boat.
Interesting. Years. So, after everything, Eivor stayed in England for years. I guess she'd be weird if she was just left after being Jarl. I guess she got her affairs all in order. Who was gonna be the new Jarl then? Her gone. Oh, this is actually more intriguing to me than the last couple dozen hours of gameplay.
This ship matches the memory fragment. I'm close.
Oh, no, there's a Jarl.
Honor, glory, gold. Pick me. I will be patient.
Nah, I'm low on money, so I can't.
Þá mun ekki fara skjótt. Má eigi láta eld deyja. Þá mun drykkurinn eigi bakka mér.
Yes, memory is quite near. Here we go.
Oh.
He faces the rising sun. Good.
So, the rumors are true. The great conqueror has been conquered himself.
Eivor, how many summers has it been?
Far too many, friend.
Something amuses you.
I hardly recognize you. Is this the Guthrum I left behind, or some other gentler man?
The Guthrum you knew is indeed no more. Athelstan, I am now called.
Athelstan?
Christian name.
Christian name?
A new name for a new life.
At the expense of all you gained.
I have not lost as much as you might think. King Alfred and I have forged a lasting peace, in fact. He has taken Western Mercia, East Anglia is mine. We are now discussing the fates of East Mercia and the North. The Danes, Eivor, are here to stay.
With Christ as their Jarl.
He is a powerful god. Within his sacrifice hides the greatest boons. Forgiveness, hope, love. Would you not consider hearing his message for yourself?
My God. He really converted.
No time to meet new gods. I am leaving England, and I've only come here to say my goodbyes.
Will you return to your father's land?
Elsewhere. To unmapped places, in search of the unknown.
Ah, an adventure worthy of Odin. You and he share a love for knowledge and discovery, I have noticed.
Share is not strong enough a word.
Oh, yeah.
Come then. We must drink and tell stories before you go. If they are to be our last, they must be our best.
The face Basim made there, it was like he was surprised by that. I'm surprised. How it was historically, how Alfred technically got rid of the Norse and the Danes by absorbing and converting them. Good way, probably a lot easier than just kicking them out. God, I mean, Gunther has changed. He is now a firm believer of God and Jesus Christ. Oh. That just impresses me. Fairly well. Your hair. Out of Norway. Almost 3 hours in. Gotta say, I was not expecting it to be this long. Near the throne. I gotta stop expecting. They're all gonna be this long. Oh, yeah, I definitely saw, like, the sadness in his face almost. Like, in a way, he's also proud at what Hytham accomplished. Like, what gained. And he is seeing his young acolyte, no longer an acolyte. He sees him in a new way, and now being the mentor to a group of people from Raventhorpe who want to take on the Creed. It's like the student is or has become the master. Damn. There it is, the memory fragment.
King Harald's longhouse. I should find another memory fragment here.
Came to visit this guy and say goodbye, I guess.
Closer.
Right there in the front door. Look at that, like a turn of the page.
Spinning forward just a bit.
That really? Was that?
Young Harold has made quite a name for himself in our time away.
12 or 13 years, I think.
What, 12, 13?
Eivor, you are welcome here. Come. I got word that you would visit, but I did not expect you so soon.
13 years, wow.
Proud men huddled around a map with eyes as hungry as their bellies. Little has changed here.
Yes. I spent half my life worrying over hastily drawn maps. But this is not a land we mean to conquer. It is a land in need of aid.
Iceland?
Yes. Our friend Ingólfur sends word that his new settlement is in peril. Cold winters and simmering blood feud. I have agreed to send supplies and men, enough to bring peace and ride out the winter. Eivor, it may be your coming here at this time to this place is a blessing from Thor himself. Would you and your brother lead this expedition for me? I cannot think of a better pairing to see this through.
Eivor, this is fated. I long for such an adventure. Tell me your mind. Does your heart fire burn for another expedition?
I am grateful for the offer, but I have not come here to walk down well-worn roads. I am here to say farewell, for once and all.
For once and all? Are you leaving England as well?
I am. Sailing west. Accompanied only by myself. To a land found on no map.
For what need?
I'll discover that only when I arrive. But that is tomorrow. Today I would like to spend time in the company of those I love. And tell stories from long ago.
Beginning when?
Long, long ago. You understand?
Uncle, clear the room and bring mead and roasted minkwal for 3.
Now, where to begin?
So, hey, Basim just listen to all that, huh? I'll be damned, I can talk to him.
You are Eivor, yes? Of the Raven's flock? I heard you had returned. Not with war on your mind, I hope.
War is never far from my mind, King Harald. But I have no quarrel with you.
Good to hear. Have your victories in England satisfied your itch for conquest?
Ask me again in 10 or 20 years, when the island is all Norse and Dane, and men have forgotten the name of King Alfred.
So what brings you here, to my shores?
I come to speak of Styrbjörn, of a man I call father and friend. I want to ask that in his dying days you'll tend to him with respect, with honor, and see that he dies with dignity.
I will do what I can for the man, for he has been a loyal retainer. But there's only so much I can do. A man must care for himself.
What you say is fair. Only watch over him, and if he should wreck himself in your care, that will be his burden to bear.
That I will do.
Your army is impressive.
Impressive enough to join?
No, not today. But who can say where fate will fling us?
Indeed. Let us hope we both land on the same side.
If all of this was in the base game without the update, it would have been slightly better. Oh, so this wasn't the base game. This was not in the vanilla. Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing it was all added in. Yeah, I think I remember the trailer presentation. They added Basim and every such. They kept updating this game for how many? For like 2 years. Kept on adding and adding and adding and DLCs. The meeting with Cassandra was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, I always wondered that here. Cassandra, what has she been through? Almost 2,000 years she's walked the earth.
It's close. Very close.
Let's see a peek of that. Although I'll first have to play the companion. Quest in Odyssey.
Eivor!
Here it is.
You're right here. This was in the base game. I'm enjoying it right now like it's part of the base game. And it feels right.
Here we are. A final future memory.
Will you not wait for morning?
I must get to London by the week's end. A crew awaits me there.
Not even a goodbye?
Everyone knows I'm leaving.
But not when. Does Randvi know tonight is the night?
Yes. We said our goodbyes.
I wish I understood all this, Eivor.
Do you remember my first visions? Before we came to England. Odin, Sigurd, the wolf, the Nornir.
Yes. They prophesied so much that came to pass.
They were not prophecies, Valka. They were memories. My own. Or not my own, but lent to me by another. One who lives within me. My second Hugr. Do you understand?
I wish I did.
Your mother was like that.
I considered only two possible futures for me. Surrender to these malicious memories, or reject them utterly. I see a third way. And as I grow older, it draws my interest. I want to learn from them. But I do not know where this path will lead me.
He doesn't look that old.
Might unleash. This is why, for now, I wish to be alone.
Like he still looks the same.
Thank you for your trust, Eivor.
Embrace me.
It's been more than a decade, like from what this is after like almost 20 years. She doesn't look like she's aged at all. All the battle and everything. Needs a new scar or something. Some gray? Oh well.
Farewell, Eivor Wolfkist. May Odin guide your way.
Not this time, Valka. This time, I will be guiding him.
Indeed. Oh! There's Odin! You can see him because technically memories directly
Basim, is it?
William Miles. I asked to meet you in person.
Face to face, you said. So here I am. In spirit, so to speak.
Nice loophole.
So close, yet so far. A clever trick.
Quite a trick of your own you pulled off. Resurrection, hibernation. Many years in the making, I suppose.
There were some improvisations along the way.
You've spent so much time in the simulation these past 1,000 years. Why so eager to jump into another?
A simple curiosity. It has been so long since I saw my friend Eivor, I wish to know how this grand saga concluded.
Now you know. So, what next? Where will Basim go?
As far as I can, William.
I feared as much.
Do not. I cherish the creed that guides us. I always have.
What has changed?
But you people are infants compared to those I left behind. I need to get you up to speed. So, let's get started.
Wait. If we are to work together, there is something I want first.
Name it.
And, Ooh. Oh. God, how could you just so easily?
Viable genetic material obtained. Genetic memory extraction has begun. Estimated sequencing time, 29 days, 3 hours, 4 minutes.
You're in for quite a ride, Mr. Miles.
Oh yeah, Mirage is gonna be William Miles living out Basim's earlier memories. And I'll be curious to see, because he mentions, like, how did he and Loki come to an understanding?
This is all so strange.
Oh.
And
Stuff from the video effect.
The twilight of the gods. Are these stories true?
In a sense. The great cataclysm happened, much as your legends say. There were earthquakes and storms, wars and famine.
The rest of the bleeding effect finally taking place.
People died out, but yours thrived.
But you say there were no gods as we know them. So what natural force could cause such an upheaval?
How to explain? Does the term solar flare mean anything to you?
I don't think so.
This may take some time to describe.
Look at that, like, Eivor's...
Not a problem.
Ezio's family.
Left. His father.
That's all I have left over. Another rendition of Ezio's family. Love the song, but I'm getting tired of that. And now, thank you for playing! Finally! And Abe, what was Eivor wearing, by the way? So, Eivor actually was here. And to speak to Odin. And I guess the best way to explain the solar flare is, like, this fire is perfect. When, you know, the fire, like, breaks up and, like, it happens. There you go. That's like it burst up. That's a way of solar flare, but that's a good way to start. Now we just sit here and... There's Eivor. New outfit and everything. And she's doesn't have the... What happened? Oh well. God, thank. Oh, boy. Oh, that's it. I'll just go around here for anything else, see if he's got anything to say. Opinions.
It's quiet here. A lovely place to live.
Yeah? Oh my god. I didn't notice that. So now, look at that. Those stones. Karen. It must have been... Eivor must have built a Karen there, but... I guess the earthquakes knocked it out. General, I'll give the overall thoughts in a moment. Let me go through everything here. Talk. Gonna say? Oh, is it a glitch? Sucks that I can't activate Eagle Vision. Whatever. On. Come on, I saw the focus. Oh, there we go.
Hello, little fella.
What little fella? Oh. Why are we looking at a squirrel? Supposed to lead me somewhere? Well, I keep thinking. Seriously, why are you looking at that squirrel? That squirrel gonna lead me to something, or? My God, even out of. Oh. It's gotta be it. Let me see, can I get the mailbox? Oh, I can!
You're cordially invited to John and Judy's wedding, taking place this November, Village Chapel. That would be interesting.
Yeah, sure, why not? See how the weddings are.
Non-empathic art? That's rather dull.
Non-empathic. Again, it's just show the different technology here, where even their artwork emits an empathic response, like a literally psionic, or whatever they feel from their sixth sense.
Not much left to learn from all this.
England. Alfred Rex, Ancient, blah, blah. Build chamber. Can't talk with the staff anymore. I wish we could see what's under here. But he likes the music at least. Message. And that's it. That's everything. I guess there's a new here. So overall thoughts. This game was too long. The game was way too long. It's like oh my. I lost interest in this. Like, it could be a saga, right? Like all of it were sagas. What the hell? Noise upstairs. So yeah, like I was saying, yeah, too long. I literally like lost interest after I reached apparently the 60% mark in Eivor Saga. How much time do have I accumulated? 161 hours, almost 162 hours. This was not an Assassin's game. That's a big thing, of course. Like, yes, even the stuff with the Order of the Ancient and the Hidden One. Like, it was all side material. And nothing to do here. We were technically in a race against the clock here to find the Yggdrasil chamber. But we weren't racing against the Templars or any of that. They weren't after us. I don't think I got more out of what little the modern day story we had here, where the pressure was on. We were literally dealing with a situation where the world would be in danger with earthquakes. I saw a satellite fall down near where we are and everything, and yeah, that was interesting. The game, okay. We'll say it's far more refined here. The combat, the gears, and everything. The RPG mechanics of this game, I'd say they are a lot better than Odyssey and even Origins. But I still really hate the choose your own like story and stuff. Especially when you don't explain how is that even possible. It's like there is no real explanation in universe. Like there is no email I can read that explains like, okay, here's some of the improvements made to the animus where now you can do all this or stuff like that. And sort of you don't have to follow things exactly or something. Come on. The other games did that. Other games did that here, but I did not care about Eivor conquering England here. I cared more about the fact that she was technically a sage as well, and the whole Isu part in this. It's interesting as well. Like we learned that they took the Juno's incarnation solution, which when you use it on Aida, that was still obviously a prototype, still very crude, but they took that, refined it, and made it work for them. Same technology, different implementation, that's what Sean said. Yes. Now, how different exactly is the Azir, this Azir faction, their reincarnation is to Aida? I don't know. But I did like the whole thing with Brandon's backstory, with major backstory with Basim / Loki and Alethea. Yeah, they were husband and wife here, as we saw, like, again, the Jotun stuff with Asgard and the Jotun. But we had the most Easter eggs here. I was still surprised to see, like, oh boy, Jupiter, and we saw Minerva here trying to communicate with Ezio Auditore. We even heard Ezio Auditore. Technically. It was a different voice actor, but it was meant to be Ezio. Yes, like, I enjoyed finding that the anomalies here, which revealed it's more of Isu society. Like, at the very least, an Isu science military complex. I like what we saw with the remains of Atlantis there. When we went there, we saw the architecture. It had clear signs of more of a ethnic flair. Like, there was a cultural identity, very of a specific ethnicity, highlighting how the Isu are divided. Their own, possibly, aesthetics, but all have a basis. And yeah, Eivor was interesting, and I do like how they managed to work in how he can be both male and female, which, yeah, she is an Isu reincarnation of Odin, but a female one, so okay, and you can make it so you won, or let the animus decide, which, let the animus decide, just, in fact, don't give us a choice. I mean, I get it here, and the only reason I can understand this is because of the new webcomic of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, with that other descendant of Kenway, in which technology of the Animus has advanced to the point where it can actually make small, slight changes while the memories are being sequenced, because it is a simulation. And it could better help the one living the memories acclimate, lower the chance of being kicked out and losing your lunch. But yeah, there's that. The combat was good. The combat was good. I especially liked getting all the Isu weapons and what they can do. Of course, the blazing sword. But yeah, at the same time, Tomb of the Fallen Heroes, that came out after the vanilla game, right? That was like add-on DLC or something like that. And packaged. Did feel for some of these characters when they're death here, like Hod, like the guy who was the poet guy. I kind of liked him. Here, that a warrior. Did like Basim. I did like Hytham. Like the number. Could have done more with his modern day. Again, I'm still curious what's down in there. Like more assassin stuff. Maybe more tech from Rebecca. This is an assassin safe house. So yeah. We don't, at the same time, we don't even get to know anything about the modern day Templar. Now, we saw how the Order of the Ancients slowly, like, become the Templar. At the same time, though, the Templars under Alfred's control is still very much Christian influence. They still believe in God and Jesus Christ and all that stuff. So when do they start realizing the truth? Like there's gotta be one. Music was okay. There were some glitches, but nothing big. However, if there were enough glitches for me to notice them and to kind of get a little irritating for me, I can't imagine what people on the PC have done. But overall, yeah, I am not a chance. That's the big flaw with all the RPG Assassin's Creed. I don't feel like, don't want to replay them. From the first game to Syndicate, I would replay those games so many times. This? No. It makes sense to put this on. Yeah, I like that better than the other one. It's very weird, these feathers, but kind of makes Eivor look like a pimp. I like the eagle, like the raven with the assassin logo there. But yeah, I am not picking up this game anytime soon. I have the season pass, so I can easily download the DLCs and play them. But no thanks. I'm gonna put this game in storage for a while, and I don't know when I'll pick it up. But I got a bunch of other games I want to play. Dedicate some time. I even want to play some of my old games in casual playthroughs or just Twitch streams here. I've already got a few games that I'm thinking of streaming right now just for casual, no dedicated playthrough. The problem, that's another thing with this game here. It makes dedicated playthroughs in which play a game from beginning to end. Don't switch out at any point in time, just keep on playing it. It makes it just way too long. So, without saying it's welcome, I don't get why Ubisoft thinks is the way to go here, where you make these games where you can spend 100 hours or more. Vanilla game, and then they add in all these DLCs, which you can add in another 100 each one. No thank you. Oh yeah. I'll just put this game away for a while, and I don't know what. When do I return to it? When do I download the Siege of the Wrath of Druids DLC? That's was the first DLC that came out. In fact, trophies have it in orders. Yeah. When do I do that to play that here and return this game? I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it. I want to put this game on the back burner for a few months. So again, people, thank you all for watching on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm gonna just go and raid someone here on Twitch. Let me see who we got. Ah man, When I started out, there was someone playing the South Park Fractured Butthole, but log off now. I don't know. Let me see if there's anyone playing something. Yeah, like maybe a Gundam game. No one here. Well, it is late. Well, the giggles weren't laughing. Yeah, I guess there was some fun part, but there was also a case of everyone kind of had a identical enough character model. Only the main characters, they were different enough, like Ivar. He was strikingly different. His fighting style was something, but... And I really hate how there was no timestamps whatsoever. Even when Basim was flipping through the animes, like turning the pages, I fully expected there to be like timestamps or something. How many years has it been here? The most we got was when they visited King Harold there. It's been like 17 years, almost 20 years since then. Oh well. So it won't be no one's on for raid on. So yeah, I'm gonna have to log off. So everyone, thank you for watching. This stream actually went on a little longer than I thought here, almost 3.5 hours. I kind of expected just 2.5, but that's Valhalla for you. Don't underestimate how long it can be, how long it just takes up our time. Thank you for watching, and tune in for the next stream. It'll just be on Twitch for now to do some casual playthrough, like I said, of insert some old games. Whatever old games I can think. Which support me directly with money, because money makes the world go round and would allow me to do this much more frequently. I got a Patreon and a link to the donation down below here for direct deposits. Until then, this is Mecha-san. Good night, everyone.